Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Ravers Mead. Welcome to a very groggy, tired Demi this morning. I have seriously burnt out this week, big time. I am hanging, absolutely hanging. I'm about halfway through my mucking out right now, just letting Madam here out. Oh, she's a bit more civilized today. She's got some nice poo stains on her. She so badly needs a haircut. Anyway, today's task is to try and finish getting Woody clean and presentable. So he's going to dressage tomorrow. We are completely not prepared. I haven't ridden him for... Hey, quit pushing the door, I'm leaning on that. I haven't ridden him for about 2 weeks now because of his ringworm issue. It's all cleared up now. He's absolutely fine. He's got hair growing back. Well, the hair has pretty much grown back. In fact, it's grown back like crazy. Like where he had the little rings of hair that fell out, the hair that's regrown is now about 2-3 times the length of the hair around it. So I need to go over him with the clippers today and tidy that up. But I also have another problem, and that is that I can't get the purple spots off of him. I've never had this problem before. Like, I've put this stuff on them before and it's always washed off with a single shampoo, but for some reason it don't want to budge this time. So that's I may be going to dressage with a very spotty, spicy pony tomorrow. It's going to be fun. Also, it did dawn on me last night that I hadn't actually looked at my dressage test yet. So I had a look at that for the first time last night and suddenly realised that I've never done this test before. It's got a lot of really weird lines in it as well. I feel like the ones I normally do at burrows are a bit friendlier. Like, they tend to go for simpler ones by the looks of it. But this one we're doing tomorrow got all sorts of weird changes of rein all over the place. So I'm gonna have to really concentrate to make sure I don't screw that up. And he's gonna have to try his best to be a good boy and not explode into a fire-breathing fart dragon, basically. That's a pretty good description, isn't it? Although, to be fair, if anyone's a fart dragon, it's Nelly over there. Anyway, let's get him out and see what we're dealing with. He did have a bit of a bath last night, and I did my best to try and scrub those spots off. I gave his feathers a quick wash as well. So let's see where we're at. Let's hope somehow magically they vanished overnight. Get on, sausage. Get on. It's not looking good, really, is it? Well, I've gone from a purple spotted fart dragon to a pink spotted fart dragon at least. They have faded a bit. Oh, Woodster, what are we gonna do? What am I gonna do? Oh, I'm taking him out in public tomorrow. Mum is gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me so hard for this. Oh goodness. Well, at least his feathers look better now. I'm not too bothered about the feathers. We're gonna hack there anyway, so he's not gonna be perfect. You got an itch, sir? You got an itch under there? Where are you going, madam? Don't you come storming in here with that face. No. Keep your frownies out there, please. Should really shut the gate. I never learn, do I? Alright. Well, I guess I'll give him another bath. I don't really know what it's going to achieve, to be fair. I'm not so worried about the ones under his saddle patch here, because you're not going to be able to see them, but like this and this, kind of a problem. Also, this kind of a problem. I mean, I guess my other alternative is just that I just get the spray back out and spray the whole horse purple. Then nobody's going to be any the wiser, right? Everyone's heard of those purple ponies, right? Oh. Okay, right. Let's deal with that in a bit. I think for now, let's bring some hay over for him. I think for now, I'm just going to take him out for a little ride. I'm just going to go down our local little canter track. It's not too far away from here, so it won't take too long. Go for a little canter, get some of the silliness out of him because he's got 2 weeks worth of it all built up in him now, bless him. And then get back and go from there. I'll get my scrubby brush out again, I think. Yeah, see what I mean when I say that the hair is kind of grown back like crazy on the patches where he was bald? maybe I can clip it off. Where are my clippers? Yeah, that's an idea. Maybe we can clip the purple stains off. Let's try. Let's see what happens. That did not achieve an awful lot. Oh, I clipped a lot of that one off. Maybe this is the plan here. Maybe I need to just clip them all off. Well, I think it helped a little bit trying to clip it off. Not much, but a little bit. Oh, Woodster, I'm so over this now. Right, let's just go for a ride. We're gonna go for a ride, get him nice and sweaty. We're gonna go for a nice canter. Hopefully, I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that if I get him nice and sweaty, that's gonna kind of help lift the stains out a little bit. And then when we get back, we can give him a bath and fingers crossed it'll all be gone like magic. My final trick that I've got up my sleeve is going to be to just plaster him in chalk tomorrow morning so you can't see the purple bits, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We'll see what he looks like by the morning. You okay, mister? You enjoying your sweeties? Good boy. Well, we are back from our ride. That didn't quite go how I planned it, to be honest. I didn't succeed in getting him very sweaty, so my plan of sweating the stains off has failed miserably. But yeah, we had a bit of an interesting ride, so we didn't go where I initially planned. I actually have no footage because Gary decided to die as soon as I turned him on. I could have sworn I charged that thing last night, but I must have imagined it. So, sorry guys, no riding footage for this one. Yeah, we were going to go down the little canter track that actually leads to the venue where we're going tomorrow. One, because I wanted to go for a nice canter with him somewhere that wasn't going to be too far away because I didn't want to be gone for hours and hours and hours. And I also wanted to check the track out to see how clean or... Oh, what are you doing? To see how clean or muddy it is at the moment, because that was basically going to determine how much effort I put into cleaning his feathers this evening. So that was a bit of an epic fail. We didn't make it down there. So to get to that track, we have to go across the motorway bridge. And he was very anxious, very anxious. He was very spooky. He was looking at everything. He was jumping all over the place. I couldn't keep him straight. Can you stop, please? It stopped being cute a little while ago now. Little monkey. But yeah, he was very wired. He wasn't listening to me at all. Like, he wasn't listening to my leg. He was on one, basically. Oi! I'm not a scratching post, rude boy. I do love you, though. You crazy horse, aren't you? Right, anyway, so we got to the motorway bridge, and he's dancing around like a fire-breathing dragon. And I was like, do you know what? I draw the line at riding stupid horses over motorway bridges. Like, I don't have a problem with riding stupid horses, but riding a stupid horse on a motorway bridge where the rail barely comes up to my horse's belly, that in my head is just a dumb, stupid decision. So we turned around at that point. Oh, for goodness sake, Blue. At which point he then got even more full of himself because he thought we were going home. And so I decided that I was going to take him up the hill. So where we went a couple of weeks ago, where me and him did our little mountain thing, I've got weird things in my pockets. Oh dear. Yeah, where we had our little off-roading sesh, where we were trying to get around that fallen tree, I decided to take him up that track. And my logic was that I was just going to take him onto that hill and turn him loose and let him get it out of his system and then turn around when we got to the tree and come back. But he stopped following me. I'm not a scratching post. But it turns out that they've actually cleared the tree now. So we went all the way up the hill and had a nice little canter around, did a bit of galloping as well, didn't we? We burnt some juice off. And it actually turned out to be an okay ride. There was still lots of snorting going on, lots of fire breathing going on, lots of silliness, lots of anxiety, lots of spooking. But we did get to practice our canter transitions, which was good. Left lead, very rusty, but that doesn't surprise me for him. He's always struggled with his left canter lead, so I don't know how well that's going to go for tomorrow. I was just going over the test in my head on the way back a minute ago, and I think we do the left canter lead first in the test. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, to be honest, but at least we get it out of the way early on. I think he is going to struggle with that. I'm half expecting him to break out of canter on that rein, just because he was very unbalanced in it when we did it up the hill a minute ago. His right canter, he was beautifully balanced. He was really, really loving that. But the left one, he struggled with it, and I haven't done any left lead canter work with him all winter. Generally speaking, when I take them out for a hack and we go for a canter or gallop, I let them pick the lead. Unless we're on a track where there is a substantial corner coming up that I know about, and then I might put them on, my preferred canter lead, just so they're a bit more balanced going around that corner. But other than that, I let them choose. So that means he does mostly right lead canter all winter, which means we're a bit rusty on the left lead. But hey ho, it'll be fine. So I think my desired outcome for tomorrow is that we just get through the test with no disasters, not caring in the slightest about our score at this precise moment in time. I just want him to have a nice quiet test. I want him to listen to me, because your listening skills weren't great today, were they? No, you were away with the fairies. Yes. So I really want him to just listen and pay attention. I don't care if he screws up his canter transitions. I'm probably going to forget parts of the test, to be fair, because this one has some really weird turns in it. Not done this one before, so it's a bit odd. So yeah, just want to have a nice quiet test tomorrow. No bucking, bronking, squealing, farting, or throwing me off, please, sir. Anyway, my camera's about to die, so that is my cue to wrap this one up. I've got a lot to do today, so thank you for hanging out with us, and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Bye.